it's illegal to use a legal name. Nobody's telling you about the legal name fraud, I guess. And that's why you're so stubborn and you're like, I don't know what that is. Okay, this is why you read and share the BCCRSS so that you can make sure that you comprehend what is Kate of Gaia, what is the legal name fraud, who is the criminal, which is you, a legal death cult, legal name fraud participant, where they create joinder through your original mother's original sin, which is the birth certificate fraud, where she is an informant for the Crown Corporation to say that she's incompetent and that she wants to surrender her child to the Crown Church state. Okay, and this has taken many long hundreds of years for you to percolate and trickle down into now, where you now have the BCCRSS and the Ten Commandments, and you put the 2 and 2 together, and you get 4. Okay, you take the Ten Commandments, and you go, okay, that's the law. I knew that, but I didn't know that. I was tricked into the legal, where they try to force you to get a lawyer and play the game so that they can squeeze you for your filthy fucking lucre. Just like with taxation without representation, how they apply a 10% tax on everything, and then they give you 50% tax, and then they use it for school so they can brain control your children, which is so that you can go to work and then pay more taxes, and then whatever you train your kid about, like, hey, be nice to people, they go to school, get punched, hit, whatever, and then they come back and then they're not nice. And you wonder why. Because it's illegal to use a legal name, and they're all criminals. They're all demonic. That's what the legal name fraud does. That's not your true nature, but that's what you do, and it's what you become based on all the lies that you get told. So you're like, so smart, you know so much. Well, read the BCCRSS and tell me what you learned. And if you read and share the BCCRSS, you will be known by your works. You'll be getting the word out, and you'll know that it's very important. People and animals and life in itself is getting destroyed and killed every single fucking day, and you have the choice to stop it, to not participate in it, to get the word out, to enlighten others. Hey, guess what? Hey, I didn't know that I was dead by consent, that they hijacked my sacred divine feminine, and that when you know the truth and you read and share the BCCRSS, you gain back your sacred divine feminine, and then you can do the right thing, and you can be the epicenter of your own creational fractal hub. Okay, and that's really where you were supposed to be at all times, but they were able to trick you and spellbind you and then steal and siphon your spiritual energy through many different tactics. They are, they don't have any, they just have to be covert. Okay? The cover of tea. Okay? They cover your tea, you, with a legal name fraud. Then they trick you into using it. And then by you tricking you into using it, it's hard for you to stop. Or to question anything else because you're an obedience, Patty Hearst, Stockholm Syndrome, MK Ultra, mind control slave, and you're going to be like Jeff Kirk or Paul Bagley or any of these fucking zealots that think they know stuff, but they don't know shit, and they're just trying to sell you a fucking coffee mug or buy someone else's coffee mug. Like Jeff will be out there buying Paul Bagley's coffee mugs and showing me the book. Look, I just got this book from Paul Bagley, and I'm like, I told you read the fucking essays, it's free. Have you read the BCCRs? No, I've been real busy, man. Okay, well, you're an enemy of God then. Enmity, enemy. It's nothing personal. I'm just telling you, it's black or white. You're either doing everything you can to get the word out, or you're doing everything you can to ignore the truth and do it your own fucking way and burn in hell with the rest of the fucking mohels. You got it? You think I want you to burn in hell with the mohels, Jeff? No. You might say that I do because you're a fucking monster and you're always trying to play the victim. But what I'm saying is all you got to do is read and share the essays and the BCCRSS and find out how quiet it gets. Kick the fucking Freemason handler out. You don't need him there spraying Roundup all around and feeding you steak. Can you cook the steak a little more? It's a little too tough for my teeth. Hey, Lego, can you give me all your food stamp money, even though I told you could stay here, but I need some extra money because I'm giving it all to Alan. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Jeff, you're a fucking billionaire retard. You never fucking worked a day in your life. You had a little job in college. Yeah, because your parents were paying $40,000 a year, and they were like, hey, man, you need to learn how to fucking get a part-time job, and you probably did 15 hours a week like a fucking retard. Just pretending like, why are you here? Oh, I'm just doing it for some, character building. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. Just shut the fuck up, Jeff. Go pick up trash outside for fucking free at the park down the street if you want to build some fucking character. Watch some of my videos and don't have a stomach turning like, what, you can't say that, that's not true. How about you write down what's not true and then go look it up and I'll show you how everything that I say is true. Yeah, because I've done decades of research on stuff and now I can connect all the dots because of legal name fraud. Yeah, I can find the intent now. Before it was like, oh yeah, they're really fucking evil. I get it, and it works like this. Oh, okay. Wait, it's you, Jeff? It's illegal to use a legal name and you don't want to let go, so you are the fucking problem? And anyone like you is satanic antichrist? And anyone trying to get the word out and doing their best every day and reading and sharing the BCCRSS, that's Christ? That's the oil of truth? That's the law of God? That's the 10 Commandments? That's the one, that's the Lamb? Not the disobedient goats that can't get rid of their fucking legal name fraud, voodoo, idolatry. There you have it, everybody. And you know what they say? They say, stop talking about Jeff. It's just like Paul Bagley or Jeff. It's all legal name fraud. Anyone using a fucking legal name cannot be trusted. They're okay with killing themselves. And then the things that they say that they love, they're okay with those things also being Satan's. As long as they can pretend like it's theirs. That's the game. So it starts with you. Are you willing? Think about this. Pretend like you paid for it. Pretend like you have to do this to graduate. You have to read the BCCRSS and comprehend and tell me what you fucking learned. And I'll tell you if you know your asshole from a hole in the ground. Or shit from Shinola. And I'll tell you if you read it. Oh, did you read it? Yeah, I read it. No, you didn't, because you're actually stupider than the last time I talked to you. So clearly you read it and then you went more into your own, like, thinking you can figure things out. Coattail riding. Salman Rushdie said, and he did it like this. Like all these historical experts and stuff. There are no governments. It's illegal to use a legal name. Namegate. It means that all 200 plus countries are all subsidiaries of a fraud death cult known as the Crown Corporation that is run by Satan. There's no opinions needed. The only choice that you have is to agree or deny. If you agree, you're going to go do the work. If you deny, you're going to go back to jerking off and selling your soul and selling your fucking family's soul and going to hell. And it's going to be probably harder to fucking get out of that. And the clock is ticking. This shit's about to end pretty soon. So I would really, can't stress this enough, read and share the BCCRSS. At least have the fact that you read the BCCRSS, you were trying to make a stop for it, and that you did everything you could to save your soul, even though it was the 11th hour, the 23rd hour, right? Because they say it's 24 hours in a day. That's what they say. The only thing I can tell you is that the sun and the moon is just what is visual. Okay? The moon is actually sucking light from the sun. That's why on a full moon, and it's giving light to the stars, which are inside the firmament. That means the earth is not flat or round. It is your heart. You get it? Like Ireland is the heart of the lamb. And there's 4 ventricles. And there's 4 ventricles in your heart. And when you turn off your mind, stop trying to comprehend things, just know things. Okay, let me turn off my mind. Let me turn on my heart. Do I want to support death and be a liar? Fuck no. That's from the heart. I don't, the people can say that from their mind and trick you, but they're not saying it from their heart. Because if they were saying it from their heart, you would actually know that they're not bullshitting you, and they'd be getting the word out. And they would be reading and going, it's illegal to use a legal name. If it's illegal to use a legal name, that means that I was committing blasphemy the whole time and breaking all 10 commandments. So it's like I'm the same boat as everybody. Okay, now how do I get out? The BCCRSS escape clause. You download it from any one of the 14 WordPress sites. You go to YouTube, KOGDOTNET, and you read and share the BCCRSS. Free Men on the Land, patriot groups, religious fucking groups, membership cards, library cards. It's all fraud. Contracting with a minor, satanic joinder based on a birth certificate fraud so that they can create a veil of honor where it's a satanic legal death cult controlled by secret societies that are no longer secret because the public and private is all declared as fraud. Absolute. That means you can't say like, oh, that's my private. Oh, I got the private Yankee First Class Charlie, or the Social Security card. The front is public and the back is private, and that's where the QSIP number is, so they can run the banks. Fuck you. It's illegal to use a legal name. The whole thing is fucking fraud. Anyone connected to that fraud is going to be guillotined in the FEMA camp. Okay. There you have it. You're gonna be fucking guillotined in the FEMA camp. You better fucking repent and you better run to the front of the line, because I told you the whole time. I said it's illegal to use a legal name. You better put in the work so that you know what the fuck's going on, so that you can stop this from happening. But if you don't, and you go, yeah, whatever, I'm too busy with my important life, you're gonna fucking be in the FEMA camp, and you're gonna go, fuck. Just like Steve Love, friend of mine. But you find out who your real friends are when you let them know it's illegal to use a legal name. And some of y'all are like on the fence, and you're hearing what I'm saying, but you can't stop. Maybe you're getting worse. Maybe I'm going up the levels of the Jacob's ladder, and maybe it seems like you're getting dumber or worse, but I'm just getting a little better each day. And you can too if you just read the work and put in the work. There are no gimmies. Read and share the BCCRSS. It's illegal to use a legal name. Get the word out. Start printing out essays and telling everybody.